If you had to be stuck at an age for the rest of your life, what age would you be stuck at?
I feel like I haven't lived long enough to really have.
Well, you have to pick something under 33 then.
Why?
For Peter.
Oh, yeah.
You can pick something under like 72.
Ooh.
Finally, somebody else is getting in on the old jokes.
58?
It's also a hard question because I truly feel like my best days are ahead of me.
Ooh,
Wow.
Like
So optimistic
was
of
deep.
you. I think everything's downhill from 33.
My 30s have been so much better than my 20s.
That's what everyone
Oh my
has been
God.
saying to me lately. Like, I turned 30, and then suddenly all these people are like, 30s, so much better than your
I couldn't
20s.
agree with you guys more on that. 20s, 30s for me, too.
I'm
20s was a battle. Oh, my gosh, it was a battle.
I'm a much better person as a 30-something than I was as a 20-something.
I've always been a really good person. Just kidding.
I was also a father in my early 30s, too, so that was...
That's the other thing. I'm still waiting on that.
Isn't that, like, hard, though?
No, it's the best.
Yeah, okay. So you can pick anything under your age, and Peter can pick anything under his age. And
have
you
so
can
many-
change that answer once you turn 45 and like
This
age
is
45.
going to sound cheesy. I have so many ages where I could stick to and love it.
28.
No, that's not one of them. It would be 16.
I would not want to be
16.
stuck as a 16-year-old.
16. I got my license. That was seriously one of the greatest days of my life.
But wouldn't you have to go to high school perpetually for the rest of your life? Or would you
I'd be down with that
skate
all
the
day.
rules?
Wait, do you have
all day?
Do you have your
All day.
Do you have your current brain?
Well, that's another.
Oh, man, I don't know. There's so many
that's another thing.
complexities
If I
to
had
this
my
question.
brain at 16, oof,
Look
Yeah, that
out!
might be a little
look
rough.
out, world!
look out, world. But I'd be permanently a junior in high school. That would suck, or a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, that's why I
Like,
said
hey,
I wouldn't pick
see you
high
later,
school.
classmates.
I'd have to
I'm
pick
picking
something
up.
after
Do I
high
pick up
school.
another set of classmates then?
Every year
Every
you
year
get
I get a new set
classmates.
of classmates.
It's like radio, where they let radio be a 10th grader at the high school as long as he wants to be.
Who's radio?
You ever seen the movie Radio?
Oh, no.
Oh, it'll shatter your heart. It's about a special needs man played by Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh.
And he becomes like the team manager for a football team.
More importantly, I was
Yeah.
thinking of the movie Twilight. And they're vampires, so they don't age. So every city they move into, they have to go to a new high school.
Interesting.
Then they have to move once people realize that they're not aging.
Oh, so we just went from a heartwarming story about
It's the
a
most
community coming
epic,
together.
classic movie ever.
From
Twilight.
radio to Twilight. All right, I'll go 58, final answer.
Oh,
Where I am right now in my business and my personal,
Okay.
spiritual, all life, I couldn't be in a better spot than I am today.
wow.
33.
Your current age, too.
Nope.
Oh.
34.
Oh.
Last year was the best year of your
Last
life.
year. It's all downhill.
peaked at
It's all
33.
downhill.
How
from
about
here.
you, KJF?
I would probably pick my current age, too. That
Really?
sounds lame to pick all the same answers, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not going to go back to a different age because I didn't
No.
have like more, I don't know, it would probably be based on health though, too. Like, does your body feel the best right now?
It feels great.
Yeah, then
Yours
pick a different
doesn't?
age, Peter.
I am not as fast as I once was.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Oh, I do.
I am doing everything as far as a parent, as far as a husband, as far as YHH, everything. I'm doing everything that I want and love
Better
every minute.
than you
and better.
ever
I love
have.
it. It's
My
incredible.
teeth have also started reverting to pre-braces, so
Now
So
I'm
maybe
like,
you should go
no.
back a couple. I would go.
No.
Maybe I'd go back like 2 years or something.
not changing a thing.
Little bit better feelings.
I kicked so much ass between ages 6 and
6.
Wow.
I'd be stuck as a 6-year-old forever.
Forever, no.
with this brain. Ooh,
Oh
top
my
of
gosh.
People-
top of the class.
yeah,
man.
you would be an insane genius.
I would be the president of the kindergarten.
You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. Cause it get cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Need to stay up out the streets if you
Welcome to 10 Minutes. I'm Tony Scott. It's Squirtacular week. Peter, how you doing today?
I was doing really well, and then you reminded me that it's Squirtacular week.
Here we go. Peter's first slam of the Squirtacular. There will be many more.
I'm just bracing.
Because it's so hard.
I'm just bracing myself.
Entertaining 10-year-old
bracing.
boys, 10, 11-year-old boys, having the time of their life.
To be fair, it is like 800 10-year-old boys.
See, I'll just...
Way more. 1,400.
Who's counting?
I'm ready for it. I'll feel better when it's Sunday.
Yeah.
I just want to get through Friday and Saturday.
I just want to get through Friday. Friday, 3 o'clock, life gets pretty good at that. I agree. It's rough. There's a lot.
See, now I want you to take back your hurtful comment.
But here's what I said this to our staff yesterday. After doing Lumberjack Cup back rinks on Friday, after doing Dangle Fest back rinks for an entire day, my responsibility is just the back rinks. If you just hold on to your responsibility and don't get out of your lane, it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
We'll see.
I'm going to just stay in my lane. I'm going to do a great job on my back rinks on Friday, and I'm going to stay in my lane.
No, I agree with that. It's you look at it from a pre-tournament perspective, and you're just kind of like, okay, this is what's ahead of us. Feel a little bit like David looking at Goliath.
Yes.
So I just want to get the rock in my slingshot.
That's it. Just knock it out. Just take care of what your job is, and everything will take care of itself. Yeah. We have the best, no offense to Todd Hawk, we have the best tournament director in the history of the company. She's amazing. You should see the detail that she is putting together. She does an amazing job. Jenny helps. We're going to have Emily. Seriously. She helps with a lot of the details. Jenny does. Jenny's going to help with the raffle. She's going to help with sweatshirt sales and check-ins. And we have an amazing staff. We have Laura Honak in Andover. We have Steve Hansen at Fogarty. We have Emily Sumberg. We have literally a superstar staff of rink directors and box workers and music. And I think it's going to be one of our best efforts ever this weekend.
I hope so.
I just wish God would give us 20-degree weather. It just doesn't it seem to you that when it's 10 below, doesn't it feel like just almost a little bit crabbier?
Well,
I don't know, maybe not.
A little bit crabbier.
Yeah, it feels like when it's that cold, it just feels like they're crabby.
It leads off every conversation. There's no hi, how are you? It's wow, it's cold outside.
And which also means it's going to be cold in the rinks. So you just be prepared.
Do not show up in a sweatshirt.
No, or shorts.
Oh, my gosh.
So, all right, we got a lot of ground to cover in this 10 minutes of Tony Scott.
Yes, we do.
Let's kick it off.
Yep.
We have some news, but before we talk about the news, let's talk about Breakaway Academy. I got kind of shelled by a Breakaway employee saying, "Are you ever coming over?" I'm like, "It's just been."
Oh yeah, you were supposed
December
to do that a while ago.
and January have been rough. Once Friday Night Ice is cleared, January 30th, Peter, you and I have a little bit of a deep breath. We get a week off. We get a break. We can go to a English Premier Soccer game. We got a little bit of a.
We got girls sections.
Yeah, but they don't start until the following Thursday, so I think we're in a good spot.
Okay, I
think we're in a good spot. It's the following Thursday, Friday, Saturday, where the sections Thursday and Friday are the section finals. Then we're back to work for sure.
I'm choosing to believe you.
We are back to work, no question about it. Around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you to Breakaway Academy for their sponsorship of our programming. Thank you for providing a school for a lot of hockey players. It's not an all hockey player school. Thank you for providing them with education. Thank you for providing a place for them to have an outlet. Thank you for them training to be better athletes and better people. And you get that with their character advancement. You get it with their great teachers that are on site. This isn't an online school. You're getting great teachers. You're getting great role models. Like I was just saying with Andy Brink and Dave Snuggerud, and many, many more teachers. I ran into one of their teachers at Prior Lake over the Christmas break, Matt Sartor, former coach with Prior Lake, and he just loves it. He's the happiest guy. He goes, "This is the best spot for me. I'm with a bunch of hockey players, which I love, and I get to teach them all day long and do what he does well." So it's a great place for a lot of great people there to help. If you're interested, check it out at breakawayacademy.com.
What are the 3 pillars?
Academics, athletics, character.
Yeah, there you
Got it.
You got it.
All right. We got some news for you.
Yeah.
You wrote a story this week. I'm just curious.
I did.
I thumbed through our Twitter stream, and I see a Coon Rapids Spring Lake Park versus Armstrong Cooper hockey game that we're covering. And besides the story, I just said to myself, praise Jesus, we're finally covering games that the masses don't give a crap about. And I was so happy that you did that. I was like, this is awesome. And then I texted you like, this is great. He goes, yeah, I'm doing a story on co-ops. I'm like, even better. So not only are we covering games that are outside of the tier 1 league, which I'm obviously calling it more and more these days, teams that play each other. Oh my God, Centennial's playing these guys.
I cannot watch another Edina Minnetonka game. I just can't do it.
I love Edina Minnetonka, but it's great. And there's some actually good endings, like the Edina Tonka boys game a couple weeks ago was fantastic. But some of them are like the one we went to, where it was like 4-4 girls, like
0-0,
0-0, whatever, right? So I was glad that you did it. Tell me a little bit about where you got the idea and what the story's about. Give a tease to the story and why someone should read it.
I don't actually know why I wanted to do this. I think I just looked at the schedule one day and I saw Armstrong Cooper was going to play Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids. And I think the Bantam AA team from Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids is at front of mind because they're so talented. And as somebody who played for a co-op high school, I understand the challenges that co-ops face. It is so hard to get everybody on the same page.
Yeah.
You go to different schools. You don't really hang out together. You don't go to football games together. You don't go to geometry together. You don't do a lot of stuff outside of sports. So I reached out to Casey Mikula and Connor Gagnon. Connor has been kind of my point man on a few things. He got me in touch with Jacob.
He's a former Spring Lake Park skater.
I think we played against each other.
I covered him.
He might
I
be
covered him.
me.
He's younger than you.
I remember losing to Spring Lake Park, though.
Yeah.
He was also my point man when I got Jacob Rombach to come in here for his NHL draft thing. So
You're building that Rolodex. I like it.
Yeah, Rolodex. I Googled him and found his phone number. That's nice of you to say, though. So we did the interviews, wrote the story yesterday. It took a lot longer than I thought because there's so much, and there's a lot that ended up on the cutting room floor, too, because there's so much context. Like, I had to cut pieces about the Robbinsdale School District, which is constantly undergoing turnover. They're facing like a $16 million budget shortfall. They're closing some elementary schools and some middle schools, which might cause families to look outside the district for school, which means they don't attend Armstrong High School. I cut out a little piece about how Armstrong Cooper went from a 60-40 Armstrong Cooper split. There's one kid from Cooper High School as a part of the co-op, and he's a sophomore. And I also cut out a little bit about Armstrong Cooper's really, really good past couple of years at the Bantam A level.
They've been some great teams.
Yeah. So there was more to chew on with Armstrong Cooper because they've been combined for 20 years.
Right.
Whereas Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids, they're in their
Brand
second
new
season. So it was eye-opening to get some perspective from the coaches, and they are climbing a hill, man. They're climbing a real hill. I pointed that out in the story. Like, the sections that they're in are tough.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
As hockey grows in Minnesota, the numbers are increasing at every age, boys and girls.
Increasing.
They are increasing.
I know.
Year over year, we increased the number of registered skaters.
Right, but there's a level of context there that I think people miss.
That's fine. Then you're ready to answer my question. You quizzed me in the girls' show. I'm going to quiz you now.
Okay.
As the numbers are increased by 15% year over year in Minnesota, registration, boys and girls, why are we shrinking? Why are we shrinking teams? Why are there fewer high school programs?
Because the programs that are getting bigger are the ones that are already big. Minnetonka ads, Edina ads, White Bear Lake ads.
Okay.
And that was another
answer.
That was another part that I had to cut out of the story. Casey Michael and I talked for probably 15 minutes about the geographic disadvantage that Robbinsdale Schools is in, because Cooper's border to the south is North Minneapolis.
Yep.
And North Minneapolis is already combined as one team.
Yep.
And most of those kids come from South Minneapolis and Southwest.
Correct.
And
Southwest and Washburn, right?
Yep. And then Armstrong is technically in Plymouth, which also shares the district with Wayzata High School.
Yeah.
So a lot of people open enroll at Wayzata. Wayzata is one of the best public schools in the state. They offer an insane amount of resources, especially for kids that might need extra help or behavior stuff, what have you. That's one of the schools they're closing in the Robbinsdale district, is one for kids with behavioral or cognitive differences, I guess, to put it.
They're closing the school?
They're closing one of the elementary schools.
So where are they going to go? Sorry.
Don't know. That's why
That's
why I cut it, because it was so long.
Right.
But he pointed out, like, Rogers is now drawing kids from Otsego.
Oh, yeah.
Where else do we go? Like, how much further can we expand?
Oh, it's going to go further.
To gather, Robbinsdale specifically.
Correct.
Like, they can't go anywhere else.
They're landlocked.
And we're also getting to a point where schools, instead of saying, holy cow, we have 4,000 kids, we need 2 high schools, where, and this is, I look at Moorhead as a really good example of this. Because of athletics, would Moorhead ever split into 2 schools?
No. No chance.
So Wayzata's not going to split into 2 schools.
No.
Edina's never going to split into 2 schools again.
No.
Minnetonka's not going to open a second high school. And even if they did, they would end up in a situation like Osseo and Maple Grove, where most of the kids establish their friend group when they're 8 or 9 years old.
And then they go
and
to
they end up at Maple Grove as
Correct.
opposed to Osseo.
Yep.
So there were a lot of subjects that I got a lot of good feedback on, but there just wasn't room for it in the story.
Okay. This is a great segue in our next news item.
All right.
You talked about the Centennial, Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids Bandom AA team.
Yeah.
What did they do this past week, Peter?
Oh, they beat a little team from down south. Just a plucky
little team,
a plucky upstart.
That team they beat
a little
has
Cinderella.
a formula, and they have a heck of a formula, don't they? Don't they?
Oh man, the secret sauce.
The secret sauce. You can read all about it in the Strip Varsity. The secret sauce of Shattuck St. Mary's.
Now, in defense of that story, which I thought was hilarious just because of the headline.
Secret sauce.
There is a point where I think people would be better served if they understood that Shattuck wasn't always like this. Like, there was a concerted effort when Craig Norwich was there to turn it into a hockey powerhouse. But to dub it the secret sauce when you simply pull the best kids that can afford to go there from across the world.
Yeah, and it's literally it's first in class everything.
Yeah.
Coaching, facilities.
They better be good.
It's academics, everything.
With that atmosphere and those players, hell yeah, you better be good.
Yeah, and they're very good. They're the number 1 Phantom 14U team in the country.
Yep.
And a little engine that could, that probably doesn't get enough love from YHH, went down there and beat them 5-4, and apparently both goaltenders played, which is awesome. We're going down here. Both of you guys are going to split, so we're going to both get access to having the experience of a lifetime of playing here. Hopefully they play in the old barn, which is where the real experience is, in my opinion. Anyway, they played and they won 5-4, and hats off to the 2 big boys, the guys who really carry the load on the coaching staff for those guys. And you know who these guys are, right? Mm-hmm. Fantastic job. Mike Maliner and John Big Dog T-Sizzle, Tranby. These guys have literally worked their behinds off.
Yeah.
They've gotten them into the Fall Classic and the PB Challenge and the Bantam Elite League and HP and through the Lakers. And they've just gone the extra mile with this class of kids. They've embraced the Coon Rapids kids in the co-op. I think they've done a magical job of building a team.
They need some of those Coon Rapids
and they
kids.
got literally to the Final Four. And just so you know, when John Tranby's team won its quarterfinal game, he came over and said to me, all right, are you saying by default, even if we lose in the semifinals, we get a Spud Trophy to bring back to our place? He grew up in Moorhead, right? Obviously. And I go, yep, it's all yours, buddy. He goes, oh, my God, this is going to be the best day ever. This is the best day ever. And basically that Spud Trophy represents all the extra hours, all the extra time that Mike and John put in this. And it's not just John. There's parents and there's, grandmas, grandpas, uncles, cousins. I mean, it's fantastic. I was talking to one of the uncles, Danny Ehrman, his nephew's on the team. And, the grandparents, the Ehrman grandparents, they're dialed in. Everybody's dialed into this team, and I'm excited that they got their opportunity. I saw Mike Maliner. They had a practice after the Andover Blaine boys game a few weeks back, and he told me about the game, and I go, well, how do you feel about this? And literally at the time he goes, I just hope we don't get blown out. And they went down there and won.
They did.
So happy for those guys. And someone said, you should give them more love. I'm like, we just, on the Monday morning commute, we just run out of time really quick on a lot of different things.
Well, more love. I just pumped out 2,000 words about your
yeah, exactly.
About hopefully where some of these kids end up in high school. That Shattuck St. Mary's team is their 5th loss of the season, just their 2nd against a Minnesota competitor.
Did Moorhead beat them?
Minnetonka.
Yeah, Minnetonka beat them too. That kind of shows you how good the Bantam League is here in Minnesota. I mean, at the top end, think about that. Woodbury team didn't lose very many kids to varsity or to to private schools, right? There's a lot of really good players.
There might have been a couple.
Right, that they played Bantams last year, but they didn't start with the Bantam team and leave. And they kind of gave me a hard time. Woodbury gave me a hard time. I'll never forget it. We put them as a 7 or 8 seed in the tournament. I'm like, hey, Woodbury, in my defense, for the last 9 years at the Blue Ox, I've ranked Woodbury really high. And then the weekend of the tournament, lose all your best players. Oh. Fool me once, fool me twice. I've been fooled a million times on this. My fault. They are a true top 4 or 5 team in the state. Mm-hmm. So, and then there's obviously the 5-game series that's going on right now. 5 games Tonka and Moorhead have played. Tonka's got 3 and Moorhead's got 2. That's some great hockey. We saw it live up in Moorhead. It's fantastic hockey. So there's some great Bantam hockey, and you don't have to rush off to high school in 9th grade to get to that next level. Look, just call Cam Coulter. I'll give you his number. Just call him. He's having a great season. Call Dean Stevens. They're having a great year.
It also doesn't cost $63,500
Correct.
For Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids.
Correct.
And all that says Shattuck, it fills a need. Shattuck is a great place for some kids.
For sure it does. And kids are getting better down there.
But don't feel like you've missed the boat if you don't get to play for Shattuck. It's okay.
Correct.
You can play for Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids.
You could.
And win. All right, you want to move on?
Yeah, so we got Hockey Day Minnesota coming up.
It's going to be cold.
We will not be there, but we will be watching from afar. You and I have both been to at least 2 hockey days.
I've been to 7.
I've been to 2 for sure. Minneapolis and Warroad. Isn't that fitting? My 2 hometowns.
Yep.
Tell me your favorite hockey day memory. What stood out?
Oh, it's easy. It was at Holman Airfield in St. Paul.
Really?
It was Laverne and Johnson.
Were you covering it or watching?
I was covering it for the
Really?
Star
Good
Tribune.
for you.
And I let my editor know, hey, I'm watching the game from the bleachers with everybody else. Not sure if my laptop is going to make it through this. Not sure if my phone is going to stay alive all the way through this. I will do my best to update the comment feed and the Twitter. And eventually we made it through, and I'm going to look for the article really quick because I believe Carl Fish scored the game winner.
Really? Did you interview him?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my God. I bet that was deep.
It might have been deep on his end. It was pretty shallow on mine. Hockey Day, Minnesota. But it was a crazy game because
Really?
Johnson beat Laverne. Oh, my gosh. Why don't you give me your favorite memory, and I'll tell you
all right.
what the end was.
I don't know. That's a good one. So the first one I ever really went to as a bona fide media member was down at Blake School, Minneapolis.
That was the last one that I went to.
Minneapolis hosted Warroad, which is fantastic. I could do a podcast with Son Shagabe the day before that. It was incredible podcast. I learned so much about him and about Native culture and how it all works in Warroad. It's kind of what got me hooked on Warroad, actually. And then we had the Blake Blaine game, which was just a uniform fiesta.
Yep.
And then after the second period, there was so much smoke swirling around. I started to smell like a smokestack. You and I were both covering it, and I opted as the CEO of the company to Irish goodbye it out the door, and I just said, Peter, I'm leaving right now. I'm too cold. I'm too smoky, and we're getting badgered by people from Hockey Day and the Wild and everybody else, and I was like, I gotta go. Just get the final score and get out of here, right? And that's how Hockey Day can be sometime for us lowly press people.
Those
a little tricky.
Those darn press people.
Yeah, those darn press people.
I called Laura and I said, you got to come pick me up. I'm done. I'm not staying for the rest of the game. I've got whatever I need.
Right.
I'm out of here. If this lady comes up to me one more time and says, I need to move.
Yeah, move out of the way. Move out of the way.
I'm not doing this anymore.
I literally, the Blake School, all the ADs were like, hey, we really need you here. Can you help promote it? You know, that's the thing.
It's your hometown.
It's your hometown. Promote it, promote it, promote it. We need people to come here. We need to come here. We come here. And then I arrived to actually
get badgered.
And then we get kicked out, basically, of everywhere we go. I'm like, well, why did I do all this? I could have just, guess what, Peter? We could have just watched it at home and tweeted it out. It was been way easier.
I'm not here for a walking taco. I'm not here to get a pair of choppers imprinted with a logo.
And we've worked in media, especially by that time. We worked long enough. We know where the cameras are. We know where the microphones are. We know where Audra Martin's standing. We're not going to get in your way. The last thing I want to do is, I hate it, to be honest with you, when I'm at a game that's being live streamed and people go, I spotted you in the penalty box. I'm like, I'm trying to be as invisible at a game as I possibly can. Right? You are too, right?
Yeah, I'm not really worried about where the camera is because I'm still going to get what I need to get. But if I'm in the way.
My point is, I don't want to be in the way.
No, I'm not trying to be in the way.
I don't care about them seeing me or not, but I'm just saying my point is to be invisible. I want to be as invisible as I possibly can.
You don't want to step on anybody's toes.
I don't want to be in anyone's way.
It doesn't matter where you go. You just
and I think that's true for pretty much 99% of the media.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Fraternity. We don't want to be in the way. We just want to stay out of the way.
Independent media, third-party media.
Yeah,
absolutely.
At that Hockey Day that I was talking about, Laverne went up 1-0. Johnson tied the game 17 seconds later. Johnson had a 5-1 lead in the second period.
No way.
Laverne scored 3 times in the last 3.5 minutes to make it 5-4. They tied the game in the third period.
Laverne.
Chaz Smedzrud tied the game, and then Carl Fish scored the winner with just over a minute to go in regulation.
It was
crazy.
This is the Hockey Day jersey for that. Now let's see if Ryan can go find the St. Paul Johnson one, because we have that one too.
Oh, do we really?
Yes, we do. It's a camouflage jersey. So St. Paul Johnson camo, it's got to be within 10 feet of us right now.
Oh, that was the other crazy part, was trying to figure out who actually scored the goals, because you couldn't really hear the PA announcer. And at that point, I was doing the live scoring for the hub, and I was like, I don't know who got that goal, because I'm looking down at a camo jersey and I can't hear the public address.
See it, read it. Here comes the camo jersey right now. So
there it is. Look at that.
It's amazing.
Hopefully
the camera can see this. I don't know. Thank you, Ryan. And there is the camo jersey for St. Paul Johnson. Thank you, sir.
Now I'm reading our Hockey Day 2020 preview package.
We wrote a preview for it.
You did a pod with Sun Shagabe. I did one with Connor Clark. We have a couple of game previews here.
This is the promotion we did. We showed up and we got
punched in the face.
Basically bloody chicklets.
I wrote a story about Jim Westby.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And it's I
want to read that.
This is actually really good. With one swing of his fist, Larry Ulm helped spark a Minneapolis hockey dynasty.
Yeah, Jim Westby. For those not out there, that speaking of Breakaway Academy, Jim Westby's son-in-law is Dave Snuggerud.
He's the one who got me.
His daughter is Ann Westby, and obviously that's how Jimmy Snuggerud got his name. Yeah,
he's the one who got me.
Snuggy got you in touch with Jimmy.
Yep.
Yeah, he's such a good guy.
And the story goes that Larry Ulm, punched Jim Westby
because they were the Alms and Westbys,
and
were
they've
probably
been friends ever since.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Because the Alms and Westbys, Minneapolis South, you go look at the record books, had quite a run to state. And one of the Almbras, I don't know which one it was, worked for years at Bloomington Ice Garden. So I stopped him once. I'm like, hey, I want to get your perspective as a Minneapolis kid and being really good and playing for the Gophers. All the Alms and all the Westbys played for the Gophers.
Yeah.
And I go, what do you remember most about, winning, going to state or whatever? And he goes, I just remember we were better than everybody, right? Everybody we played, we were better than. We would only win like 1-0 or 2-1 or 3-1 because we played outdoors.
Yep.
And the games were less than an hour long.
Yep.
And anytime, you'll like this, Ryan, we play with a running clock. Anytime.
Oh, I know this.
Anytime they got the puck and a team was close, they would flip the puck out of the rink and they would have to go get another puck and bring it back in to waste time.
Yep.
A nice little time out there.
That's a very
But the best part about the state tournament is we were hot because we were playing inside finally, and we were playing inside and a stop clock and the whole deal. It was almost like two separate hockey games.
Yep, two styles.
And then I'm like, wow, this is something I would have never known. So it was cool to meet him.
All
meet
that,
somebody older, ask questions, you'll become a lot smarter.
all that, and we left the game early.
I left after the second period, Peter. I saw 5 periods.
All that. There it
5
goes.
periods. I left after the second period. I said, I'm out of here. I am gone. So, all right. U18 Worlds are 9 Minnesota high school products. Bring home back from Nova Scotia a gold medal. That's
Bringing
always
home
fun.
the bacon.
Always fun. A couple teams had 2 players there. Holy Family had 2 players there, and Hill Murray had 2 players there. And then Northfield was represented, Centennial Spring Lake Park represented, Bemidji represented. It's pretty cool, though. It's kind of spread. The love was spread throughout Minnesota. And great broadcast. My gosh, they do such a nice job on that broadcast. And it was fun to watch, and a great face-off play, which was the insurance goal.
Oh, my God.
It was straight out of PWAA. I was like, that's a PWAA goal.
It's the exact same thing that Moorhead versus Minnetonka varsity.
Yeah, varsity.
Oh,
It's
it's
the pod hockey goal.
You guys are missing the boat on this one.
Wow.
It is an exact replica of TJ Oshie's
Yeah.
game winner against Totino Grace.
Yes.
Oh, right,
Same
yeah.
thing. Yep.
Right
same
off the
thing.
face-off, into the slot, backdoor.
Speaking of which, now that we're not doing the girls' show, my amnesty of saying the word Warroad is over. I can say TJ Oshie from Warroad High School. I did not say the W word on the girls' show because we say their name every day,
Stop it.
every week. Gets old after a while.
You're too much, man.
But congratulations to them, and I'm glad I'm welcome all of those girls back to the circles of Minnesota. It's fun to have 10 Minnesotans on a team that out of 22 or 23. So
Your team's missed you.
yes,
Yep.
your team's missed
you
you.
a lot.
Especially Bemidji. All right, and
Where we at?
finally, Wyatt Cullen, they had the All-American, what do they call it? The All-American?
Chipotle All-American game.
Yeah, it's
Of
a junior
course.
hockey game for NHL scouts to watch the best junior players from
Play
America
one
play
time.
one game. I did ask an NHL scout last week because I think when I see that game, Peter, because I've been to that game before, it was held at the X once.
Yeah, I went there.
I thought it was kind of bogus. I was like, I didn't get anything out of it, right?
I didn't. get
So I
anything out.
talked to a scout this week. I said, hey, or last week, I said, hey, tell me this is bogus. Just tell me it's bogus. And he goes, it's not bogus. I'm like, what? And he goes, it's great because there's a lot of guys I don't actually get to see. I get to see them play against others. And I go, yeah, but they're really not playing a team game. You really can't really get a feel for them. They're not playing for real, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, yeah, I'll tell you what, every year that game produces 3 or 4 conclusions on a specific player that I didn't know. I said, all right, well, so it is worthwhile.
It sounds like it's worthwhile. I wish that they would do a series or something.
So would I.
A best of 3, because I think it's fun for fans to see the future. That preferred
I agree
word.
with that.
It's fun for them to see it before they get to the NHL, and the cost of going to an NHL game continues to be prohibitive for some people. But I just wish it was more than one game.
I love the take that Wyatt had. They was asking him about his good hands. And he goes, yeah, I get most of that from my little brother. But the best part is he didn't say his little brother's name. I love it. He went
have
through
to
the
earn
whole
it.
thing. He just kept throwing these roses. Yeah, and by the way,
You got to Google him.
I'm not telling you his name. You're going to have to look him up. So.
I'm looking at the 2018 rosters from that game, which was the game played at the former XL Energy
Oh, Ryder Donovan played in that
Center.
game.
We got Jack Hughes, Cam York,
So it was 01s and 00s.
Cole Caulfield,
Late
Shane
00s.
Pinto, Johnny Beecher. He was a first rounder. Trevor Zegras,
Yeah.
Matt Boldy played in this game. Nick Robertson.
He's pretty good.
On the Minnesota contingent, Ryder Donovan, Ben Brinkman, Drew Hellison, Ethan Frisch, Trevor Janicki.
You know who I met at that game for the very first time?
Caden Bolson, Aaron Hughlin,
Caden Bolson.
and Grant Silanoff.
Oh, I remember that name.
Wow.
Man,
What was the one after Bolson between Silanoff?
Hughlin.
Oh, Aaron. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I met Brad Schlossman for the first time, and I met Jess Myers for the first time
Wow.
in the fall of 18. And it just so happens Jess Myers' son, Jacob, was a roommate of my son's, or lived across the hall at Iowa State.
Yeah, I
We made
guess
that connection.
I always forget the timeline.
Yeah.
They didn't know each other until that same exact time period. Right?
Literally within 4 weeks of them
Do you
meeting
have a
each
son
other.
at Iowa State?
Yeah, by that time they had made the connection, but we had never met each other.
Cool.
So yeah, now he's here
How
doing
about
a
that?
pod with us.
Yeah.
It's a
Small world.
It's a cool game. I just wish they did a best of 3 or a best of
Yeah,
5.
I agree.
There's always like one fight too that I'm kind of like, why?
Yeah, I'm funny you read those names. God, some of those are
I know.
just,
Holy. Those are
some of
some
those
pulls.
players are relics.
Yes.
And some of them are absolute
Legit.
studs, Olympians.
Some of them play with me at 11.
You know who
o'clock
wasn't?
on Wednesday
You wanna know
night.
what's
Hey, you know who wasn't on that list? For all those listening out there?
Yeah.
Jackson Lacombe was not on that list.
Olympian.
He was nowhere near.
Olympian.
He was nowhere near that list. So just remember,
And-
nowhere near that list.
Some of those relics. I'm a late 00.
Yeah.
I would have put all my money on some of those relics that
Oh,
they would be in
yeah.
the show.
I know which one you're talking about. Absolutely.
I played against him. I played one game against him. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Unbelievable. All right. Yeah, that's a little bit of news too, I suppose. Jackson Lacombe, a late ad for Seth Jones today. Couldn't happen to a nicer kid, nicer family.
Oh my God, what a pro!
Just absolute.
Can I-
When he worked the camp of the Gophers those 2 summers, it was like, yep, this guy's in charge.
Jackson was willing to pick up the dodgeballs. Jackson
Whatever.
was willing to help a kid find
have-
the locker room. Jackson was willing to
This
do.
is
I
my
want to get
point.
I want to get ahead of the criticism
Yeah.
for the replacement pick over others.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
Just watch a Ducks game. One Ducks game is all I ask. Just watch a Ducks game.
Yeah.
And then look at the quote when Bill Guerin said, if you cannot check, this probably is not the tournament for you. Okay? So that's what people are like, I'm just seeing a lot of people out there, oh, Jackson Lacombe, who's this? And I'm like, you don't know. You guys just don't know.
You can't
So
have
what are
an
you
entire
saying?
decor made up of Cale McCarrs.
No.
So what are you saying that he's saying Lacombe
lot of-
can't check?
No, they're saying Lane Hudson should have been picked over Jackson Lacombe. And
Oh,
Jackson Lacombe is the build for this tournament from a defensive standpoint.
We already have enough Cole
Yeah,
Hudsons.
I want to get ahead of the
Was it
criticism.
Lane Hudson? I get all of my
Yeah.
Hudsons. So Lane Hudson's the oldest one, right?
I think it's Rob actually.
It's not Rob. It's not Rob Hudson. Rob is not that tall.
Yeah.
He's not that tall.
He's also like 90.
No, he's like my age. So, okay, let's move on to games of the past. We have some
Yep.
tournaments. Now, Ryan, this is where you're going to get
right.
to pipe in a little bit. It's brought to you by APX Hockey. Peter, you want to take it away on APX?
APX is the place for you if you're looking for everything under one. What are you laughing at?
We should do a jingle. APX, it's for you, right?
It's for
You.
you.
Or
Elite
is
hockey.
that St. Cloud Subaru? It's for you.
No, St. Cloud Subarus is it's you.
It's you.
It literally
Right.
just says it's you. And
APX Hockey, it's you.
I'm not sure if anyone has ever looked at an Outback and been like, "That's me. That's so me." that blue 08 Subaru Outback. Elite Hockey Development and Advisement, APX Hockey. Achieve greatness. If you want something all under one roof, APX is the place for you. Development, advisement, competition, it's all there in one facility. APX's mission is to provide personalized guidance, professional insight, and strategic planning to help high school players achieve their goal of playing junior or collegiate hockey. That is on the advisement side.
If I were doing a one-page ad, just because I did this for a living for many, many years, my one-page ad would be a crackly picture.
Crackly,
very crackly, black and white even. With maybe like a picture frame around it of the 4 nets and the busted up pucks and the netting around the area at APX over in Mendota Heights. And it would, let's write a headline for what that is. Because what's happening on inside is great. What people at APX are doing is fantastic. The advisement, fantastic. The off-ice stuff, the weightlifting, the turf, the on-ice, the character development, all those things are fantastic.
Yeah.
But really where it's all done is in that shooting area.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom drops you off at 9 a.m., and you have hours in between your stuff. You can get on your phone, or you can get outside, and you can make your way to your goals, and it's all right in that backyard there. So and I don't know what that headline is, but it's right there. You see it in the summer, especially you pull up and you see it. They got the little sport court stuff out there. They have this nets there. It's all netted in. You can just shoot unlimited amount of pucks and do as many things as you want right then and there, and no one's getting in your way. Nobody's getting in your way.
Yeah.
So there's my ad read for APX.
You don't what you don't have a headline that it would.
I don't know what it would be. It'll be like, there's one path. It's right here.
Well, it'd be like,
that's how you get better. Peter, you got a headline?
How bad do you want to experience?
His little gerbil is just spinning right now.
How bad do you want to experience
How
it?
bad do you want it? Right there.
No, how bad do you want to experience it? Because then experience.
Yeah, there you go.
Too many words.
It is too many words.
I'll come up with something.
Do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Holy shit!
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
All right.
Or the opportunity awaits.
Give me a call, Phil Knight.
That's it.
Skate for
Give me a
the
call.
Roses. Skate for the Roses, 10A. There's a theme here. What's in the water in Orono? What is in the, Orono, Westonka?
Do you actually want me to let you know?
Sure.
Because I just drove through Orono.
Did you? Oh, you were there? You were just there.
Socially acceptable amounts of lead and BMWs.
There are, but that's not in the water.
No, but
It's not in the water.
I learned on
There's BMWs in a lot of communities.
I learned on my drive to Orono. I went through Long Lake.
You always do.
And it feels a little bit like Grand Marais.
It is a little bit like that.
Like a Metro Grand Marais. Like there's a ski shop with, I think, an E on the end of it.
Yeah.
A shop.
So I think there's there's an air of après hockey.
Yeah.
In Orono.
It's good.
That's my best answer.
It's good. Their 10A team won the Skate for the Roses. Their 10B team won the Skate for the Roses. 10A won 4-0 over Stillwater. 10B, I don't have it here, but I know they won. The leading scorer for the 10As was from Grand Forks. Philippa, spelled like Philip with an A. Philippa McIntyre, 12 points for Grand Forks. And then Lucy Lewicki. That name ring a bell at all?
Yes.
She's the 10B leading scorer for Blaine with 7 points. So congratulations to those two for point leaders. And then on the 12A side, check this out. I've been a big fan of this 12A division this year. If you go read the little commentaries each week, I'm like, it's almost impossible to pick a top 10. There's so many teams between 8 and 15 that are so much alike and have big wins over each other. And guess what? Thank you, Apple Valley, Burnsville, Valkyries, Eastview, whatever you guys are made up of down there. There's so many different
ISD
organizations.
196.
Yeah, thanks a lot. They go and win the 12As. In overtime, they win 4-3. And the leading scorer for, I didn't get the Valkyries, the leading scorer in the tournament from Blaine, Ari Lindsay, 8 points. So congratulations to the Valkyries, 4-3 overtime win over Stillwater. A couple little minor upsets there. Both Stillwater, and Valkyries are now on my watch list. So add 2 more teams to the list. I mean, because they're beating Blaine. They're beating Centennial Spring Lake Park. They're beating legit top 10 teams.
Okay.
This was not some watered-down 12A division. They went out there and won a really good division. So
Skate for the Roses does a great job.
12B, let's see. That was another Orono one. So they won 3 out of the first 4 titles. I got it pulled up here. 12B, Orono Westonka wins 3-0 over Stillwater. Warriors win the championship. Ava Kennedy racks up 7 points on the weekend. She was tied in points with Woodbury's Sienna Will. Sienna Will. Any does that last name ring a bell to you in the Warroad area, like Woodbury area?
I was going to say not Warroad, Woodbury. Yeah.
Tristan Wills has twin sisters. This is one of the twins. I got to meet them at the Dangle Fest.
Are they also 6 feet tall?
Not quite. Not quite yet.
Okay.
I don't think they're 6 feet tall, but it was fun to meet them at the Dangle Fest. And there's the 12Bs. 15As. Guess who won? Take one guess who won the 15As.
Maney seems to have a guess.
No, he does not.
I saw both shoulders go.
15B, I'm pretty sure I know who won.
Ooh, yes.
I know who
we'll
won.
We'll get to that
15B.
one. I actually will go 15B first because, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Go up.
Now that Maney's so excited, I think I know who won too.
Yeah, here we go. 15B, Bloomington, Eden Prairie Red over Roseville, Matamidi. Speaking of co-ops, holy smokes. They win the 15B. 81 Gordon. Taylor Gordon was the top scorer for the weekend with 2 goals and gets the award for having the most fun on ice. Nice work there, Liz. I like that.
Right.
And then the leading scorer for 15B, Charlotte Hills, 8 points at the 15Bs. And Kaylee Knabe both had 8 points. Knabe. Is that Nabe? Nabe or Knabe or Knabe?
Well, Kanabe.
Knabe?
No, I'm going to go Nabe.
Oh, it's A.
Yeah, but David Tanabe.
Is Tanabe. There's no A in front of the N.
I'm gonna go Kanabe.
Okay, I'm going
It's
Nabe.
for fun.
I'm going Nabe. Kaylee Nabe. And then at the 15A level, I'm going to give you one guess.
Dinah Green.
Your life depends on it, Peter.
Dinah Green.
Dinah Green wins their 4th championship title. They're still undefeated, which when I was writing in the commentaries this week, I'm like, I'm not sure I've ever seen an undefeated girls team. Andover 10As. 10As.
Did they go undefeated as 12s?
No, they lost to Alexandria over in Richfield. I was there.
They lost one game all season.
Yeah, one game all year.
Okay.
And then, but their 10As, they went like 35-0. But that's the last one, and that was like 2017. So it's been 8 years since they've been undefeated. Edina has been tied twice, but I'll still go undefeated all day long with that record. Tessa Cohen 7 points for the Hornets. They knock off, I think, Osseo Maple Grove 4-1. Almost there. 4-1 beat Osseo Maple Grove. Tessa Cohen 5 goals, 2 assists for the Hornets.
The cupboard not exactly bare.
No,
coming down the pike.
All right, now Ryan, do you want to report on the outcomes of the Moose Goheen? And Peter, you can provide the statistical leaders.
Love to.
Pee Wee AA, let's go first. And I got a great follow up on this one, so don't glaze over Grand Forks too much here.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Grand Forks versus Woodbury. I've seen Woodbury quite a bit. Saw them down at the Pumpkin. Don't believe I've seen Grand Forks yet.
No, not yet.
Don't believe I've seen them yet. And it's also extra hard to keep track because they have an ad where their nameplates are. So everybody's all true.
Yep.
So I don't know his name.
What a big family.
I obviously could have looked
Do you know
this
his
up.
number?
Yes, number 14. He had a hat trick.
Let's look at Bryson Fowle is my guess.
I think it might be Brown. That's my guess.
All
But,
right.
wow. I mean,
For Grand Forks?
yeah, number 14,
Pee Wee AA.
I believe. Number 14. I can look it up. He had a hat trick.
It is not Bryson Fowle.
It's not Bryson Fowle.
No, but I see a name on here that I was not expecting.
Oh, I bet it was
see.
Stottleman.
It was not Stottleman.
Stottleman. What number is he?
Which one?
Oh, there's 2 of them.
There are
That's
2.
right.
16 and 21. Lucas and Samuel Stottleman. Graydon Brown.
Graydon Brown.
That's who you're looking
Nice
for.
call.
All right, Brown.
Nice job, Graydon Brown.
I did not know Tanner Lund was from Grand Forks.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Did not know that.
Yeah. He's a spark plug. Holy smokes.
He's a firecracker.
Yes. Goal scorer, too.
So I got there like
Swore he was-
I came from here from the Rink of Fire pod. Got there. There was probably like 5 minutes left in the first.
Right.
It was 2-0 Woodbury. Shots were 16-1.
Woodbury?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm like, oh,
This
geez.
will be a blowout.
Yeah.
Running time.
Here we go. Here we
Yeah.
go. And the Grand Forks goalie was just standing on his head. Again, don't know his name, but he's a bigger goalie for a Pee-wee for Pee-wee AA. So
I bet you we know who that is.
Nope.
You don't? Do you have the names of the
You
goalies?
don't know who it is.
Really? Who is it?
Who do you think it is?
I get there's a lot of kids from the Thieves in this organization, so I feel like it's a kid that we know. All right. Sorry. What's his name?
Daxton Kearns.
Nope. Don't have that one. Sorry.
So he was just rock solid, staying in it, and I don't want to put any of this on the refs, but there were some questionable calls both ways, penalties not being called, then chose to be called.
Right.
And Grand Forks capitalized on the power play a few times, as well as just some back and forth bounces. And the goalie was just keeping him in it. And Brown comes down, game's tied, comes down from the left hash off the board and shoots it upper left. It hit the netting in between the crossbar and the back bar, and just kind of rattled around. And I was just shocked, and I think everybody else was as well. And it was kind of one of those, like I said, everybody kind of thought the game was over a little bit, and Woodbury just did not capitalize on their opportunities to pull away. And Grand Forks just kind of stayed in it a little bit. Some bad bounces, a tough game for the Woodbury goalie, I'll call it.
Yeah.
Maybe fighting the puck a little bit. I've seen him perform well down at the Pumpkin. So, yeah, with that one, great game. It was kind of cool to see Grand Forks.
I bet they were excited.
They were so excited, and not that I didn't want to see Woodbury win, but
I'm having a flashback right now. I believe the Grand Forks team with Spicer, Cole Spicer won it when he was down here those years. So
Would not surprise me.
yeah, okay. Quick aside, because we're not going to talk about this on our Rink of Fire podcast very long.
yeah.
And what I want to talk about specifically is Grand Forks Central beating Moorhead last night in high school hockey. Why are we talking about it on this show? It's because I'll call it the old youth hockey memory lane. I mean, these kids, the Nolan Mardos and the Bodie Burrises and the Che Kwame, and all these kids have done so much of our stuff. I remember the camp, it was like 2 or 3 years ago when Mardo and those kids came down, and they just swept us off our feet, basically. They were charming, hardworking, they were funny. They just brought their A game to the deal. And then that following summer they won the North Dakota team, won the Bantam Elite League against 2 really good northern teams of Minnesota teams with Rob Grammer and Godbout and all those guys. You remember that year, Peter, in 23?
Yep.
It was just, my point is, this is a really fun group of kids.
Oh, yeah.
Ryland Spicer's on that team. Kaysen Panzer's on the team. There's a lot of kids that we've seen a lot of minutes here in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And to see them beat Moorhead at Moorhead after they blew the lead, it was kind of cool for me to watch. And I got a text. I'm not gonna out him, but I got a text from one of those dads last night, and he said, "See, North Dakota hockey isn't SHITTY." And then I was like, did I say they were? And he goes, no, you didn't, but some people think that. And I'm like, no. And I will say this, in fairness, Warrow did beat him 4-0.
Well, I mean, it's also
It's
one
a
of
good
those,
win for them. I'll just say
how
that.
many, and it's not like those. It's not like you can't cross the border to play hockey outside
No, I know.
the
But
season.
Peter, he looks like he's just.
He
didn't like that one.
He's
I
got,
didn't like that one.
He's got the gun loaded up.
I have 2 questions.
Oh, question. I want you to just say
2
something,
questions.
not ask.
Number 1, I think SHITTY is a bit of a misnomer. I think
is.
Compared to Minnesota high school hockey, it's not nearly as deep.
Right.
It doesn't mean that it's SHITTY.
Like, hey, where's all the good North Dakota teams located within North Dakota that play high school hockey?
High school hockey, the
right
Grand Forks.
on that Red River.
Right on the border.
Yeah.
Right on the border. And Jamestown's ranked number 9 for right now.
Just
my,
saying.
my second question is, who got the bigger victory parade when they rolled back into town? Grand Forks Central or the Grand Forks Aviator PBAAs? Who's a bigger deal right now?
High school.
High school, yeah.
No way. I think it's the
High school.
Pee-wees. I think it's the Pee-wees.
High school.
I think it's the Pee-wees.
You saw the tweet, didn't you?
The Pee-wees should
Tweet's
get the key
awesome.
to the city. The high school team should just strap up and get ready for.
Next game, Red River.
Is
Their
it
game
Red
is
River?
Red River. The thing is, they beat Moorhead. I guarantee the next game they play, if it's Red River, they get beat.
Yeah.
Little hangover.
They will have a hangover.
STMA style.
Yes, for sure. All right, sorry about that.
Second
and then
game.
the second game,
Bantams.
we kind of already touched on a little bit.
It's like
Game 5,
what do I even say? Like,
I bet it was electric.
it was amazing. I had the perfect.
Electric.
I don't know the guys. I shouldn't got his name. Somebody from
Dean
Dad?
Stevens.
No. Somebody from White Bear Lake came up to me and
Oh.
said, "Thank you for being here."
Oh, is it Paul?
A beard, taller
Gosh,
guy.
dang it.
Who is that guy?
And they've kind of got.
He said the same thing.
They've got
to
an
me last year.
industrial lift / staircase, and I was just like, "Hey, can I go up there and use that?" And he's like, "Yeah, absolutely." So, I mean, I just had a bird's eye view, could listen to
I've
all
sat
of
on
them.
that thing,
It's
yeah.
awesome. So, I don't need to talk about all those guys. We all know how good those guys are, and I love that they hate each other. I'll just say that. Love
Do
it.
they really?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
5 games in, they're
Yeah.
about to kill each other, aren't they?
Kraft, you could cook an egg on Kraft's head. That's not a bad thing. Like
He's
there was a kid from White Bear
Owen
Lake.
Kraft. by the
There was
way.
a kid from White Bear Lake who came up to me and he's like, "Who do you think's the best one out here?" And I was like,
How do you pick?
I said, I have no idea. All I said is there's probably 10 D1 kids out here right now.
I think
Yeah.
that's a safe bet.
Between the two teams, absolutely.
Safe bet.
I said one thing. I said, all I know is Dean Stevens is going to have a goal tonight, and so is Kraft. And
Coulter.
boom. And Coulter.
I
And
think
Nash.
Titan had,
And
or
Nash.
Tate had a goal.
Tate
Tate had a
He had
goal.
the game winner, didn't
Yep.
he?
Yep.
Yeah. We
I
call
mean-
him by first
Had a
names. It's like
kid
Pele.
Tater.
It's like Pele.
I mean, the
Now,
way
we
they
say Tate, and everyone
both
knows
teams,
what we're
the way they
talking
snap that puck around, it is beyond impressive, especially for that age group. And
about. And the defense. I mean, Hank Larilla's now like 6'9".
yeah, he
Holy
is.
smokes!
Yep.
Where did little Henry come from? And my goodness, he is big.
Hank the Tank.
He is awesome. I just love seeing it. You know.
I'm continue to be impressed with not only how high level they are physically skilled, but mentally and the amount of adjustments. Because I can hear them all out there, and they're making adjustments. They're talking to each other.
Right.
And it's very impressive to be that in depth that young, and I think that's just a reflection of how elite
Yeah.
those two programs are.
That's such a good observation. They talk so much to each other out on the ice.
players
the
do.
players, they never
Yep.
shut up
No,
on the
That's
ice.
good.
it is the
It's
goalies
good.
too. Both the goalies are
They're
just
constructing.
Talk.
I got a
I'm-
question for you. Speaking of goalies, did Cooper Corona play
did.
in Chip? Yeah,
He did.
that's a great win. Anytime you beat Cooper Corona, I mean, Shattuck didn't beat Cooper Corona.
No, he had a couple where
You
I mean,
know.
he just.
He's really good.
I can tell. I mean, his ability to track the puck.
He is
not only
really
that,
good.
but he's huge, and he had a couple where he just snagged the puck just with his glove. He was just screened on a power play. Crafty just snaps one and just.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
That's good. Good report, Ryan. I appreciate
you.
you. That was great that you're in here for this one, especially those 2 games that you went up there on short notice too. By the way, I literally this is always the weekend. This tournament is always the weekend of the Squirtacular or the weekend after.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
It's usually
missing
on
this
Super Bowl
tournament.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Championships are usually.
Yeah. So it was. We got it. And Liz was a Stillwater native. She got the girls. You got the boys. Chips. We killed it on Sunday. I
Peter will be
appreciate it.
happy to know I made it to my Langford Park Llamas game.
That's
Oh,
good.
good.
6:45.
Oh, good.
That's
I just
good.
got a text from the guy who organizes our Wednesday night game asking if
I scored a goal. We won.
my cohort will be there.
All right. That segment was brought to you by.
Ah,
You ready?
yeah.
Wild Hair.
Oh boy.
I gotta get my stuff for the Squirtacular preview here.
Oh jeez.
So Wild.
I'm glad
Hair.
one of us has a copy.
I
of
got
that.
some stuff here. You can pull it up, Mr. Computer Guy. So this weekend's the Squirtacular. It's coming up. If you have a team, if you're watching this now, you got into the Squirtacular preview. You have a team, you're looking for an area to go bring your kids between games. I swear it is 0.8 miles, 0.6 miles to your west from the arena. And you can go there and you have your own room, your own setup. They will take care of you. The food is unbelievably good. It's not greasy. It's not sloppy. You're going to get healthy food. You're going to get a good price, and they're going to take care of you. These people
They built it
are
for
restaurateurs. They built it for this, and they want to give their constituents, their customers, healthy food at a good price. Check out Wild Hair when you're doing Squirtacular this weekend. Peter, are you ready to preview the YHH Squirtacular?
I don't know.
2026.
I don't know.
Our rink boxes
Yeah,
are
go ahead.
ready.
2026.
Oh, good.
What's that?
Rink boxes are ready.
Oh, good, because we're going to need them. All right, we have the Squirt A Platinum division.
Squirt A Platinum.
I got,
Oh
Hang
my
on.
gosh, this is way too big.
here you go, Peter.
This is way too big. I'm looking at it right now.
Take that. Just take that. That's silver. And then we're going to do silver.
It's
And we're
platinum pool play to.
Gonna, no, it's
No,
not.
it's all bracket.
It's all bracket.
So I don't get a copy of the platinum
I'm
bracket.
going to get you. Just hang on. I printed one just for you. I hope. Here's the platinum. Oh, is that the only platinum? Hold on.
I can go
to
make
that.
a copy if you want.
Oh, God. Hang on. This is great. I got,
Excuse me.
no, I only have
Great.
one.
Candid moments at
This is
YHH
great.
headquarters.
Yeah, that's all I got. Sorry.
Great radio.
Someone only got one. Sorry about that. All right, I got some other stuff here, but here's the
Yeah.
platinum. Undefeated #1 team in the state. Hastings Raiders. Did you think we would ever say that?
No.
I didn't either. But would you
I
ever
did not.
doubt the Stewart family? I've learned never to doubt the Stewart family. And there's enough Stewarts on here to it's unbelievable how many Stewarts are on this team. There's like 3 or 4 Stewarts. There's
doesn't
another
surprise
family.
me.
Popel, Poeppl.
Poeppl.
Popel.
Popple.
There's going to be a Ewing, not
Yep.
Cooper, but his little brothers on the team.
Right.
This is going to be one of the funnest Squirtaculars ever because we're going to get to see Hastings just on top of the world.
Do something.
Do something exciting. There's a few teams out there who will want to stop them.
Okay.
Where do you want to go with this? How do you want to pick our champions? How do you want to pick our finalists? How do you want to do
First,
this?
I want to pull up now rankings
I got them right here.
so I can figure out where everybody
Look at that.
is.
Look at that. I got them right here. I got 44 top teams.
Oh,
in the state
look
right
at
here.
all this research that you did
And I've
yourself.
crossed them
and
all
then
off
didn't,
here. So I got them all. We have 8 out of the 10 teams in the now ranked teams in the state. The 2 that aren't here are Austin and St. Michael. Albertville are not, but they're in the top 10 now ranked, and St. Michael is in the top 10 staff ranked as well.
Okay.
So, it's a big field. It's a
big
gigantic field. There's 32 teams.
All right.
What do you think, young man? What do you think? Who's going to be in the Final Four? Let's do that. Who's going to make the Final Four? So you look at the top left. Obviously, I think Hastings is the team there.
Hold on.
And then from a rankings perspective, Minnetonka's in that lower left.
Hold on. I'm pulling up a PDF of the bracket.
And then in the far right, you got Andover in the top right, and you have Austin Maple Grove in the top and the bottom right.
I got a question about Andover.
Let's hear it.
How have you played 29 games already?
If they play out the Squirtacular, their season's over.
Oh, okay.
There's 6 games. It's over.
Holy Hannah.
They better start deleting
That's a
some
lot
games.
of games.
It might be time
man.
to delete a game or two, if you know what I mean. You
Yeah,
know,
maybe don't add your
you
scrimmages.
only get
to
35
your
games.
now
So you better start
rankings.
deleting. Better be
Like,
time to
they,
start
they
deleting.
have 29 games, then East Grand Forks is there with 6.
5, 6. Is that 6? Yeah, they're at 6. That team looks good. They have like 8 guys.
Okay. I'm looking at Platinum
East Grand
right
Forks has 10 skaters and a goalie, I think. Unbelievable. Got some good players too.
now. All right, so we're thinking Hastings is the #1 overall seed.
In top left, I got
Oh,
Tonka bottom
man.
left. I got Andover top right, and I got Austin Maple Grove Crimson
Why
bottom
don't you
right.
give me Hastings out of the top left?
Yeah,
You got East Grand Forks coming out of the bottom left?
I do not.
Give me East Grand Forks coming out of the bottom
Look at that.
left.
East Grand Forks and Minnetonka
Grand
could
Forks.
face off again. Remember that 2 years ago? It was 2 years ago where they met in the pool play of Section 8.
Okay.
And we had the Rogers Moorhead meltdown over on the front building.
Oh, stop.
I think we're
Stop.
going to have another unbelievable battle between Tonka and Eastside to get to the Frozen Four.
All right, out of that top right, Oh, man.
The quarterfinals are Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, why don't you give me Andover? Andover out of the top right, and then out of the bottom right.
Okay, Edina White right out of the gate. That's a tough draw.
Bottom right, I mean, call me crazy.
Yep.
Call me crazy.
There's a lot of good teams in that
I
bottom
know.
right.
I'm very tempted to take.
Bemidji is very good.
I'm taking Bemidji.
Lakeville North's very
Give me
good.
Bemidji. Give me Bemidji. They beat East Grand Forks, so if I believe in East Grand Forks, I got to believe in Bemidji. And then there's Osseo Maple
RJ
Grove.
Hovde's on Prior Lake. Osseo Maple Grove is loaded.
I've never seen RJ play.
I've broadcasted RJ.
Is he more of an Audrey or more of a Grace?
He's more of a RJ. He's more of an RJ.
Okay, so that means he's more of a Jenny.
Yes, definitely more of a Jenny than a Carl.
Okay.
No question about it.
Top left Hastings, bottom left East Grand Forks, top right I've got
You're gonna
Andover.
go against. Are you gonna go against Adam? Are you going against Adam here? I think I'm picking an upset.
I got Andover out of the top
that's
right.
Adam's daughter is the goaltender.
And then bottom.
She's legit.
And then
she is
bottom
legit.
right Bemidji.
Ooh, I like that.
So my final four are going to end up being Hastings, East Grand Forks, Andover, and Bemidji. What an eclectic final four.
Two teams from District 16.
Might be wishful thinking, but
no, it's not. East Grand Forks is a total wild card here.
Yeah, but see, we say that, and then it ends up being Hastings, Minnetonka, Andover, and Osseo Maple Grove.
Don't say that.
You said Andover's played how many games?
29, according to our handy dandy. And they're only allowed 35.
And how many? And what's their record?
27
if
and
they
2.
make the chip, they're getting 6 games. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Well, not my problem, right?
She's the only goalie on the team, too, by the way.
I got a lot of other problems. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, Anale is a fantastic goaltender.
I love asking Adam because he's such a humble guy. And I'm like, how's she doing? He's like, good.
Yeah.
She made the A team all by herself. Only goalie.
She was on the A team last year.
I know. And I'm just like, it's awesome.
She's an athlete, unlike her dad. Total athlete. Total athlete. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go Andover, top right.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go Bemidji, too. Did you
What
say Bemidji?
the hell?
No, I can't. I won't do that.
Yeah, don't do that to me.
I'm going to go Osseo Maple Grove. I got to pick my upset. It's going to be that top right. It's not War Road. It's not Hermantown. Ooh. I think Edina White is going to come out of that top one.
You think Edina
Kurt
White's
Giles'
gonna
grandson
come out
is
of
on that team.
So
Edina White.
Andover has played Edina White.
They did?
They did.
What was the score?
7-2.
Yikes. That's a good team. I'm going to say
Does
Edina White.
Kurt Giles make a surprise celebrity appearance on the bench?
On the bench, that would be amazing if he did. That would be amazing if he did. All right, and my champion?
Champion. Yep.
I'm going Hastings Raiders. How cool that trophy look. And by the way, I wrote it somewhere. I got to go edit it. I said that Hermantown's the only team that's won from the north. That's a lie. I apologize for the lies. Moorhead won it as well. So
dang,
Moorhead's won the Squirtacular, and so has Hermantown.
I'm looking at some of these scores.
Yeah, they're crazy, aren't they?
24-0.
Yikes.
18-0. Maybe you don't need to play them ever again.
Correct.
No, it's a district game though, so I think
there's a lot of fun teams though in this tournament. You know, Duluth, from outstate. So Duluth, Mankato, Hibbing, Rockridge, both Moorheads.
What a field!
It's fantastic. Brainerd, Eden Prairie, a lot of great coaches in this. I talked about Danny Urban earlier. Danny's coaching for Stillwater. Joe Bianchi's a volunteer coach for Eden Prairie. We're gonna get. Here's one for you. Blaine Squirt Bees has an assistant coach by the name of Derek Herlofsky. Derek Herlofsky
that name sounds familiar.
Was a Minneapolis Edison grad and played his way through juniors and won a national championship for Boston University. He's back living in the Twin Cities and has a son who plays defense for Blaine Squirt Bees in the Squirtacular.
Was he with Diedzik in the early 90s?
I believe that he was maybe yes, they do know each other, yes. Yes, they would have been a year apart. Yes.
They're a year apart. So Orlovsky was a 94 grad.
91 grad. Hurst and Joey was a 90 grad, I believe. So they were a year
90,
apart.
not 95.
Yeah. So just great to see him. And then I saw, obviously, Kyle Okposo will be coaching the Minnetonka team, and Alex Stalock is coaching a team. There's some. Oh no, he's not playing in this one. Sorry, that Wayzata team is there. Ben Blood is a coach in the for the Wayzata team, but they're not in that team. Isn't in it. But there's a lot of ex-players that are behind the benches here this weekend, which makes it a lot of fun.
I think Orlovsky.
Gino Geyer's coaching this weekend.
Whoever that is.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. There's some good ones.
I believe Orlovsky was an 88 grad.
Was he?
I'm looking
really?
at his elite prospects right now. Oh, that's the other kid I was no, Orlovsky's a goalie.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the other kid that I was talking about, because anytime I do any sort of research on Joe Diedzik, which this would have been years and years
I'm
ago.
dying to hear what the name is going to be.
So
don't say Birmingham.
Joe Diedzik.
Don't say Birmingham.
It was not Birmingham.
Thank
Joe
you.
Diedzik was a known
There was
commodity.
the Birmingham brothers. They were so annoying. So annoying.
Derek Orlovsky is the goalie. Matt Podkopzak?
No idea.
That's the other name that pops up.
Okay. I do not know who that is. I did text Joey the picture of the kid and Derek coaching in it, and he goes, "What level?" It wasn't like, "Oh my God, his kid's playing hockey." He was like, "Is that Squirts?" Because Joe's kids now ban him. So, but he was just excited that I sent it to him.
Liam's a Bantam already?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was in the Bantam Elite League last year.
Oh,
Bantam Minors.
I feel
So, yeah.
so old.
Yes.
So there's our final fours, eh?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pick. Did I give you my pick already? I can't remember.
For champ?
Yeah, for champion. I picked Hastings, and who'd you pick?
No, stay with me here. Give me East Grand Forks.
Here's why I'm against that pick. Their roster size is so small. 6 games with 10 dudes is a long road.
I don't care.
That's
Give me East Grand Forks.
Long road.
They've only played 6 games. They haven't played 20.
Well, you know why they played 6 games? You want me to explain that one too?
Because they haven't picked they picked their teams on January 1st.
January 1st, yeah. So they played 6 games this month, and then they loaded up, and this will be their proving ground, right, for the Fargo Bracketeers, because they'll get their games in through here, and then they'll get seeded for Fargo. And Fargo is probably their true championship, because I don't think that they're going to
I think East Grand Forks going all the way.
All right, now we're on to the silver division, which is the B1s.
Yep.
These are the where we have rankings. So where are my rankings for that? I should have those right here. Where did they go? Oh, here they are. Duluth is the number 1 staff ranked team, and they're the number 1 now ranked team. We only have 3 top 10 teams staff in the tournaments, plus Bemidji is a top 8 now team in the tournaments. Who do you got in this bracket, young man?
If I wanted to go crazy, I'd go crazy, but I don't. So I'm going to go Duluth.
You're picking Duluth in the upper left?
Yep. I don't have I do have this bracket. I have the silver bracket.
I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so I'm going to go Minnetonka White is in the top left. You want top left or top right?
Top left. Give me Minnetonka White.
Okay, let me tell you a story about Minnetonka White. It has nothing to do with Minnetonka White. I reffed a Minnetonka blue or black, one of those. There's 3 Squirt B1 teams in Minnetonka. Like halfway through the period, they're just absolutely killing a team in a championship game. I was like, is the Squirt A team here? They have like 3 or 4 kids in the team that are big hands, snipe, bar down, Sully. And then when they got to 4-0, they're like, we're not going to celebrate anymore because we know better. They're mature. And I'm like, so then I'm thinking, so I get done reffing the game and we're shaking hands and trophy exchange or whatever. And then I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to go check these guys out. I'm like, wait, there's a team better than that team in Minnetonka, at least statistically. And I was like, if there's a team better than the one that I saw with my own 4 eyes, they're going to win my tournament. And I think that's why I have Minnetonka White at the top. So there you go.
Okay.
They got to be good.
All right. Top left, I got Tonka White. Bottom left, I'm going to go Bemidji again. Top right,
Really?
Duluth.
That's a good pick, by the way. I like Bemidji, too.
Top right, Duluth. And bottom right, Wayzata Gold.
Okay. Is it Wayzata Gold? Yes, Wayzata Gold. All right. I have... Let's see, bottom right. I agree with you on those top three. I'm going to go Little Falls.
Little Falls.
Little Falls is 18-4-2.
Okay.
Little Falls, and they have Glenview Stars on the top of the bracket, which is a total wild card, by the way. You usually love picking teams like this.
I do.
And they're a North Suburbs Chicago team. We don't know what we're going to get here.
Not a clue.
This could be the best squirt team in the country, or it could be a bottom-ranked B2 team. We don't know what we're going to get. But
Either way, I hope they have a fun time.
So do I. I love it. There's so many great families that come up from Chicago and just really appreciate the event that we put on here. The favorite is they always go, oh, man, do you have any more tournaments like this? You know, because they think, well, not all like this. I mean, there are a lot, but we're not as much
this
as you're going to get this week. You're going to get a tiger in the rink. You're going to get fog machines. You're going to get...
Wait till you see the pin board.
The pin board is going to be unbelievable, which is a great segue into today's sponsor for the preview. All right, Squirtacular fans, you have your pin. There's going to be 104 teams in this tournament.
It's as big as your face.
Some will be as big as your space. I got the Jefferson pin today. I'm not going to reveal it. It's unbelievable. Again, same designer the last 3 years.
Well, I was going to say, they're just digging their own grave at this point.
They're awesome. They're incredible. This one's a really good one. So they have each team will give us a pin at registration, and we will place the pin on the pin board. Each team's pin will go onto the board, and you can win the pin board with a donation, a $10 donation to a raffle. And in the raffle, the monies will all go to the Minnesota Wild Foundation, which will go part of their Skate It Forward program. What's interesting is, granted, if we raise $500 or $5,000, every dollar that we put into the kitty as a group here at the Squirtacular this week, Trio Orthopedic will match that dollar.
Awesome.
Up to like $200,000. Awesome. So if we can get $400,000 raised at the Squirtacular and Hockey Day Minnesota, all the things, this will all go into paying for hockey for 11 hockey communities in the state of Minnesota. And they're great organizations. You got Winona, you got Jefferson, you got Moundsview, Irondale, you got Edgecombe, not Langford Park. Sorry about that. You got Edgecombe. You got all these great associations all over the state. Wilmer is another one. They will receive funds from this program, and it'll go back into making hockey affordable in those communities.
Great work by Mike Snee.
Yes, absolutely. Fantastic. I'm excited for it. So we have picked our winner. I've picked my winner. Have you picked your winner?
For the silver division?
Yeah.
My winner. Yeah, Duluth.
You picked Duluth.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. You and I will share some broadcasting, I'm sure.
Yeah. We don't want to do the gold and the...
I just don't have any rankings for them because we don't have B2 rankings. We could do. I could give you the seating for.
I've got a pick for my
right,
gold.
I got
a gold pick. Champlain Park.
Yeah.
Champlain Park is my pick to win the gold.
That's a good one. Do you happen to know whose kid is on one of those Champlain Park?
Oh, I have no clue.
He coached in the state high school hockey tournament last year. And it was his school's first ever appearance.
Oh, shit.
Double A.
Gosh, dang it.
It's got to be somebody from Rogers, right?
Ooh.
Oh!
Dave Brown's son is on that Champlain Park team. Hibbing
I could pull that
Hibbing
one.
is the number one seed in this one. That should be fun to see. The Blue Jackets. I
didn't know Dave Brown's kid was a squirt.
Yes, he is. It's fantastic. West Fargo White is the 2 seed. I got a little. I'm going to go for my buddy Joe Bianchi. He's the coach for Eden Prairie. I think Eden Prairie is going to go all the way here.
Wow,
And if they win their first round game against Cottage Grove, which would be no easy task, Champlain Park and EP second round game Friday at 2:45 in the back rink, Super Rink 8s, where the music could
my
be
favorite.
Might not be working. I'll just say that. If they're out of the 15 rinks, if I'm going to predict there's no music, it's number 8. It's 6 used to be our bad one. 8 is
you know
now
why 6
the bad
is good
one.
now? Because it's
Why?
Olympic year.
Yes, it magically works during Olympic
Like, oh,
years.
the Olympic team's in town. All right.
Are
Might
they in
as well
town?
make it work.
No, but that's their. They were.
The 2022 Olympics, just so you know, a little side
couple weeks ago they were.
Squirtacular story. We were still the Olympics in 22 were still COVID was a thing still,
Yep.
for lack of a better term.
Yep.
Hockey fans were not allowed in rink 6. So
Okay.
you literally had to walk outside to get from rinks 5 and 6 to rinks 7 and 8 during the Squirtacular.
Oh.
True or false, Peter?
Oh, because
don't
they were
even
like
wanna think
quote
about
unquote
it.
quarantining
In
6
quarantine.
for the.
Yep. And they were practicing there.
Unfortunately, that makes sense.
They were going to China.
Yeah, you
Was
can't.
it
You,
China? Wait,
no.
South Korea.
Pyeongchang.
South Korea.
Yep.
Pyeongchang.
Yeah, they were going to
Korea.
South Korea.
Yep.
So, yeah. They did not want to lose their
Eligibility.
status.
No.
That's for sure.
Because of a
All right.
Squirtacular parent.
Yeah, exactly. So, what do you got? Who'd you pick? I picked EP.
I picked. Gosh dang it.
What's Bianchi's connection to the team? Does he have a?
He just wanted to stay involved in the game.
I love that. I love that.
Champlain Park.
You got Champlain Park. And then in the bronze division, which Edina team am I going to pick? Which Edina team am I going to pick here? I'll go Edina Black. In fact, I ref this Edina Black team. They are a juggernaut. I'm going to go Edina Black going all the way. How many times have we done this, Peter?
Well,
How many times have we done this?
you
where
don't
we
know who I'm
watch,
going to pick.
right?
You don't
I
even know.
It's always Edina. One of the Edinas always makes the finals. I don't say they always win, but they always seem to finagle their way.
They
in.
always seem to make a final, and they always seem to play Des Moines, and then a Des Moines kid always seems to end up playing for Edina the next year.
How about that year? Isn't
Convenience.
that crazy?
That's so convenient.
Which team is he on right now?
He's moved. He moved to
Did they
British
really?
Columbia. He moved to British Columbia because his dad became an assistant coach for the Canucks.
He's played for
cool.
Rink Hockey Academy.
There you
We're-
go.
We're talking about Nixon McLean, who was
Yeah.
he won the MVP award. At
Oh, yeah.
Spectacular.
He was playing
And then the
B2.
next
He was
season-
playing B2.
And then at the next season, he showed up and he died.
He's playing Double A.
That name looks familiar.
Yeah.
So
well, for good reason. He was moving from the Iowa Wild to the Minnesota Wild as a coach. His dad.
I don't care if they
Did you
were,
know that?
I don't care if they were just moving to move. It doesn't
No,
matter.
but did
to
you
me.
know that? I didn't know any of
No.
this. Someone was quizzing me on something. I was like, yeah, this McLean. No, I know it is. McLean has a daughter that goes to the U. And someone asked me about it, and I think the daughter might be in my daughter's sorority. I'm like, do you know this
Gotcha.
guy? He coached for the Wild. I'm like, no, I have no idea. So I did a little research. I'm like, blah, 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 McLean, blah, 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 McLean. And she went to Edina. And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then I went, oh, my gosh. I did a Google search, and it came up YHH and McLean. I was like, I know Nixon McLean. Peter's like infatuated with this guy. And he played Pee Wee AA, Bantam AA, and all of a sudden he's playing 15 AAA
He's playing 15
for
with
Kelowna.
Rink Hockey Academy Kelowna.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
if we do resumes on this show, if you ever wanted to hire me to come live in Kelowna, British Columbia,
Yeah.
and work at Rink Hockey Academy,
I could do it. I could figure out.
I think
if
I
you-
could make that
I could make it happen.
sacrifice.
I could
to
definitely
come
make it
live in
happen.
Kelowna. That's my pick to win Des Moines.
I like it.
Because Des Moines always sends some team, and they have one or
good.
two kids that are
And they got
just
sweet unis, too.
really
I was gonna
good.
say, aren't they like the Buccaneers?
Buccaneers, Junior
Junior
Buccaneers.
Bucks.
You must have saw them at the
I did. Yeah, that's kind of what I
at
remember.
the Lumberjack Cup
They were
last year. This year.
I saw.
Yeah, they were at the Lumberjack
Yes,
Cup.
they were.
All red. They were sweet
Yep.
uniforms.
There's a guy at the USHL games. I don't know what he says first, but he goes, "Let's go, Bucks!"
Yeah,
everywhere. I
I
hope
love
he
it.
makes an appearance this weekend.
I love it. Well, what a show. It's going to be an awesome
That was a
weekend.
long show.
I
Oh my
can't
gosh.
wait. I cannot wait for the Squirtacular. I'm excited for it. Thanks to our sponsors, Breakaway Academy, APX Hockey, Wild Hair, and the Minnesota Wild Foundation. For Peter Odney, I'm Tony Scott. We'll see you in a few days in Blaine.
You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. Cause it get cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota.